Hello everyone, welcome to Pepcoding. In this video, we will look at the question pancake sorting. Okay, so what is pancake sorting? Let's say I have this vector 3, 2, 1 and 4, right? And I have to sort this vector. So I will get my answer as 1, 2, 3 and 4. So in this question, I will take, let's say a number k, right? And this k will range from 1 to my array dot length or my vector dot size, right? So let's say this is ARR. So my k will range from 1 to ARR dot size, right? Now this is 0, 1, 2 and 3, right? Now I will make k number of flips. I will take a number k and according to that k I'll make some flips. And after making those flips, I should get this as my answer or 1, 2, 3, 4 as my answer. So let's say I have k is equals to 2, right? So for k equals to 2, I will take the first two numbers and I will reverse them, right? So my answer would be something like 2, 3, 1 and 4. But this is not the right answer, right? If I take, say, if I take k is equals to 4, right? I will get, I will take the first four numbers. So from 0 to k minus 1, right? From 0 to k minus 1, which is 3. So I will take the first four numbers and I will reverse them. I will get 4, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, but this is also not my answer. What if I take k is equals to 3? If I take k is equals to 3, right, I will take the first three numbers and if I reverse them, I will get 1, 2 and 3, right, and 4 will be as it is. So I've got my sorted answer. Okay, if you don't understand this, let's take another example. Let's say I have ARR of, let's say my array is uh, 1, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, right? I have this as my array or a vector 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, right? Now since this is my vector, I have to sort this. My answer is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, this is going to be my answer. So now we are not going to just look directly at the approach. First we are going to do some predetermined answer. Okay, we are going to run a predetermined answer on this array or run a predetermined flips on this array and we'll see how it is affecting the whole array, right? So we have k is equals to 2. First we'll take k is equals to 2. I'll take the first two numbers and I will reverse them, right? So I get 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6. Now I will take k is equals to 5. I will take the first five numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and I will reverse them. So this is my answer for k equals 5. This is my answer for k equals to 2, right? After k is equals to 5, I will get 4, 3, 2, 1, 5 and 6, right? Now I will take k is equals to 4. It will take the first four numbers. It will reverse it, right? So I will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And right, I've got my answer, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so I've sorted my answer, right? So I've got my answer something like this. And also there is one more k here. We're also going to do k is equals to 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5 and 6. You know, we'll also have this where k is equals to 1, which means the number will flip onto itself. Why? We'll see that when we discuss the approach. Okay, so I hope you understand the question at least. Like, what are we doing? We're taking a number k, and for let's say k is equals to 2, we'll take the first two numbers and we'll reverse them. Okay, for k equals to 5, we'll take the first five numbers and we'll reverse them. We'll take k equals to 1, we'll take the first number and we'll reverse it. Okay, for k equals to 4, we'll take the first four numbers and we'll reverse it. And these are the flips that we are making, like how we flip a pancake, right? When we flip a pancake, Similarly, we are flipping the numbers and we're trying to achieve the sorted answer or sorted array. Okay, so this is going to be my answer. And let's say I have an array like 1, 2, and 3. Now, what is going to be my answer for this? I don't have to make any flips, right? So my answer is just going to be an empty vector. For this part, for this test case, my answer is going to be 2, 5, 1, and 4. Okay, I'm going to store it like this. So my answer is going to be 2, 5, 1, and 4. Okay, so I hope this question is clear. Now let's discuss the approach. Okay, okay. The first thing that we are going to do, let's say, what if I start, let's see, actually see the sorted array first. Okay, let's say the sorted array is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is my sorted array, right? And what are the positions? 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are my positions, right? Now this is my sorted array. Now for 5 or the fifth position, I have the value 6, right? And this 6 is the greatest value. So this 6 is the greatest value in this array, right? And it is at the last position of this array because this array is sorted. So for this array only, for this array, 6 should also be at its right position, right? And it is at its right position. We can see that 6 is already at its right position. What we are saying is, what we are trying to say, that if we have an array like this, right? If we have a sorted array, in a sorted array, at the last position will be the last index or will be the maximum index or maximum number, right? So in this array as well, at the last position, we should have our maximum index or maximum number, right? If we take this array, if we take this array only, if we take this sub array, in this sub array, what is my maximum number? My maximum number is 5, right? And it is at the right position. It is at the last position of the sub array because it is the maximum number and maximum number is at the last position. So it is at its right position. Let's take this sub array. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And 4 is the maximum number in the sub array and it is at its last position. Similarly, we have 1, 2, 3, right? 3 is at the last position of the sub array. We have 1 and 2. 2 is at the last position of the sub array. So we can see that at a sub array, at the last position will be the maximum number of that sub array. So similarly, we're trying to do is in this question we will have, let's say this, we have this array, and at the last index I have 6, which is at its right position because 6 should be at my last position. It is the maximum number in this array. But here in this sub array, 5 should be here, right? Because 5 is the largest in this sub array and 5 is not at its right place. Here we have 4 here, right? Similarly, in this sub array there should be 4 here, right? In this sub array there should be 3 here, right? So we will try to achieve this. We will try to get our number. We will try to drag our number to its right position by using these flips. Okay, let's see. Okay, the first thing that I'll do is I'll start from the last index. Okay, so I'm starting from here. Why am I starting from here? Because I need to check for every element on the last index. Okay, so I'm at I, right? I is at this position. Now I will check for the maximum number, right? I will check for the maximum number in that subarray, right? So the subarray is from 0 to I, right? So I'm checking the maximum number from 0 to I. Okay, so check for the maximum number in that subarray and its index, right? So I should get the maximum index as well. Here, when I'm at this position, when I'm at I, my maximum number is 6. Okay, I'm assuming my maximum number to be 6. Now I'll check in this the rest of the array, is any number greater than 6? So is 4 greater than 6? No. 3 greater than 6? No. 2 greater than 6? No. 5 greater than 6? No. 1 greater than 6? No. So 6 is already my greater number and it is already at its right position. So we won't do anything. Okay, we will not do anything. Now my I is at this position, right? My I is at 4, fourth index. Now I will check in this subarray what is my greatest number. Okay, so I'll assume this number to be my greatest number. I will have 4, right? I will go here. Is 3 greater than 4? No. 2? No, 2 is not greater than 4. 5? Yes, 5 is greater than 4. So I'll update my max number to 5. My max index will be 1. Okay, I'll go here. 1 is not greater than 5. So 5 is my maximum number, right? 5 is my maximum number. Now, I have this 5 and I have its index as 1. So I've got the maximum index, right? This is my maximum index now, right? I've got my maximum index. Now, what is going to be my third point? I have to get this number to the 0th index. Okay, after I've got a maximum index, I have to get that number to the 0th index. Okay, so if max index is found, or if max index is not equal to I, right here max index is not equal to I, here max index was already equal to I, right? But here it is not. So if max index is not equal to I will do something. What is the work that I'm going to do? The first thing that I'll do is, okay, so the first thing that I'll do is I'll get this number to the 0th index. Okay, so get the maximum number, or let's say flip the maximum number or reverse the max number to 0th index. Okay, if I flip this maximum number to the 0th index, I will make a flip, right? I will make a flip. So let's say this is my flip answer. Let's say I'm making this here, right? So since I have to flip it like this, I'm going from 0 and 1, right? So max index plus 1, this is my max index, this is k minus 1. And for k minus 1, I will make k flips, right? So here I will add max index plus 1 in my answer, because this is k minus 1 and I have to add k, right? So max index plus 1, which will give me 2. Okay, so I have to get this here, and this will be 5, 1, and this is for k equals to 2, right? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Okay, I get this answer. This is my indexing, right? Let's use a different color. Okay, now I have 5 at my 0th index. After this, after I've got the max number to my 0th index, I have to get this number to this I, right? My I was here. So I have to get this number to I, right? I have to get this number to the ith position, because we were trying to get this number to 2I. So the first thing we did was to get that number to 0, so we can get that number to I. So at most we are performing 2 operations. The first operation is that I'm getting that max number, or I'm getting that max index to the 0th index, and after that from 0 I'm taking it to the ith position, and I know how to take it to the ith position by just reversing these numbers from 0 to I. Okay, so I have to get this to here, right? I have to get this number to I, so I'll reverse the 0th, or I will reverse from 0 to I. Okay, so if I reverse from 0 to I will get k is equals to 5, right? 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, and 6. Okay. So now my I will go here. I will be at this position, right? I is here. After that, I is at this index, right? So I need to check for the maximum. So I'll start from the last index, check for the maximum, check from the maximum in that subarray. So in this subarray, I'll try to find the maximum. My maximum is 1 right now. Is 2 greater than 1? Yes. 3 greater than 1? Yes. 4 greater than 3? Yes. So I get my maximum as 4 and its index as 0. Right? Now 4 is at 0th index, but we didn't make a check for that. We checked if max index is not equal to y. Max index is not equal to y. So reverse the max number to 0th index. Now 4 is at 0, but we need to get 4 to 0. So I'll reverse it itself. So here I'll make k equals to 1. This will get me 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, and 6. Wait, let's just remove this. Okay, I'll get this 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 6. Right, 4 is at its right position. It was already at its right position, but it doesn't really matter. This sorting or this one operation. And after that, 4 is at its right position. I need to get it to this I, right? So I need to get reverse the number from 0 to I. Okay, so k is equals to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'll make a reverse of k is equals to 4. I will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and my array is completely sorted. Okay, so let's take a summary of what we actually did. We started from the last index, then we checked if our max number in that sub array, so from 0 to that I, right, we're starting from the last index, we're checking for the maximum number in that sub array, so from 0 to I, right, if maximum index is not equal to I, then I'm reversing the maximum number to the 0th index, so I'm getting that number to the 0th index, and then I'm reversing that number back to I. Okay, so it is going something like here, right, I'm trying to find the maximum number. If maximum number is found, it goes to I 0th position, then it goes to it back to its right position, right? So if 5 is found here, it goes here, then it goes here, right? If 4 is found here, let's say here, then it goes here and then here, or here and then wherever it needs to go. It needs to go right here, right? So if 4 was found here, then it doesn't need to go here. But if let's say 4 was found here, it needs to go here, then here. Okay. So we are doing at most 2 operations. One, that I'm trying to get that number uh, to the 0th index, and then from that 0th index, I'm trying to get that number to ith position. Okay. And what will be my answer? The answer vector, I have 2, 5, 1, and 4. Okay, this will be my answer vector. So I hope you understand this approach. Now let's try to. Okay, so right now first we'll declare our vector answer, right, and let's take the size. Now we will just return this vector as well. Here we have to do some work, right? And I will start my I from n minus 1, right, and I will go till 0 and I minus minus. So I'm starting from the last index. Now I will take a maximum index, which is I, right? I'll take that number to be my maximum index, but I will also check in the rest of the subarray if that number is actually my highest number, right? So j is greater than or equal to 0, minus minus j. So I'm going to check in the rest of the subarray if ARR of max IDX is smaller than ARR of I, okay, or ARR of j, then it means that j is greater than max index. So I'll just change the max index to j, right? After this, after I changed my max index, now I need to check if that maximum index is not equal to I. If it is not equal to I, then only I'm going to perform the work, right? So what is the first work? Change it to or get that number to 0th index. And what is my second option? Second thing, get that number from 0 to I, right? So here I'll just reverse and ARR of 0 and max IDX, right? And also answer dot pushback max IDX plus 1, right? Similarly, here This is from 0 to I, right? And what are we pushbacking? I, right? I plus 1, because we are taking the number from 0 to I, right? And I is 0 based indexing. We need to add plus 1. That's why my max index plus 1 and I plus 1. Okay, so this looks fine. Now we just need to make a reverse function. So this will be void reverse, and this will take a vector int and arr, right? Int starting point and ending point. And while s is less than e, then I will take int temp is equals to arr of s. Arr of s will be arr of e. Arr of e will be temp, and s plus plus and e minus minus. We've done this many times. Okay, so this looks fine. This is my pancake sort. I made the answer. I've got the array size. Then I is starting from n minus 1, right? We're starting from the last index. Now we're checking the maximum index. We're taking I to be the maximum index. J is checking for if that maximum index is the correct maximum index. If that maximum index is not equal to I, which means I've found the maximum index, but it is not equal to I, then we're going to get that number to the 0th index, right? And to get it to 0th index, we are reversing from 0 to max index, then we are pushing max index plus 1 to our answer, because if we are going from 0 to k minus 1, we need to push k into our answer. Similarly, reverse from 0 to I, because it is now the number is at I. After this, my number is at I, or my number is at 0, and I have to get it to I, right? So I have to get it to I, so I'll do reverse from 0 to I. Okay, this looks fine. Let's run this code. It is accepted. Let's submit this code. It is the right answer. So I hope you understand this question. If you don't, I would suggest rewatching the part which you don't understand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.